So the second week of Advent, we are going to be focusing on feet. And one of these reasons is because in the winter, we are bundling our feet up in thicker socks, thicker shoes, slippers, all sorts of things to keep warm. And the skin of the foot is, in the same way the skin of the hand, is very sensory rich. It's called gabrous skin. It's different to the rest of the skin on the body, and it's all about sensitivity and reaction. So when we are covering our feet up, we're actually deadening the sensations that it can receive. And the sensitivity of the foot actually decreases as we age anyway. So your peak sensitivity is at the age of 40, and by the age of 70 you need twice as much sort of stimulation to the foot to get the same reaction. And this is one of the things that can mean that fall risk is increased. So for this week, I'd like you to focus on getting barefoot as much as possible where you can. And then we're also going to do a waking up exercise. So what you'll need for that is either a prickle ball if you have one. If you don't, you can use a towel. I'm using a flannel, but something that's a little bit rough. The other option is a doormat. So I've not done it with a doormat because ours is outside and therefore a bit grubby. But a doormat is another thing you can use just to wake the feet up. So I've actually got a textured mat here. So I could do, if this was a doormat, I can do the same thing here. So kind of rubbing. It's not quite as rough as a mat as a doormat would be, but you're kind of rubbing through. If you haven't got that, you're using your towel, and basically you're rubbing all along the base of the foot. So you want to pay attention everywhere. So you're rubbing the inside of the arch, the outside of the arch, over the toes and all the way through. So we want it fairly rough so that it's stimulating. You can do this sat down, or you could do it stood up with your towel on the floor and just rubbing your foot over it that way. So just imagining it as a doormat as well, same thing. So whatever is easiest for you to fit it in. If you have a ball, same thing. I'm going to do the other foot, but it's little short rolls through. So this is more sensitive than the towel is. It's probably about the equivalent of doormat. And again, you're rolling everywhere. Outside of the arch, inside of the arch, front of the foot, back of the foot. So we're waking up all those nerve endings. You can do as little or as much as you like. The recommendation is to do about 2 minutes per foot, but anything is going to be better than nothing. So even that short little bit, I could feel how my feet had woken up. There was a little bit of zinginess to them, and I could feel that all the way up into my legs as well. So you will find by working the feet, it will make a difference to your legs, which is why I wanted to use it for this week. So give that a go. Try and do it as much as you can, as often as you can, and see if you feel the difference.